Chuck Norris, he's a legend, an action hero. He's one of my all-time favourite movie stars. And earlier this week, we thought he may be the key to the All Blacks' success. Now, the Trans-Tasman tension has reached boiling point.
As our sports-mad nations prepare for one of sport's highest honours.
Do the Kiwis, do the All Blacks have a chance in hell? Well, we're joined by our good mate from across the ditch, TVNZ's Rawdon Christie. Rawdon, rumour has it the All Blacks are bringing Jonah Lomu and Chuck Norris into the starting squad because that's the only way they could possibly win.
Well, would you believe it? Chuck Norris watched our chat and now he wants to set the record straight. The Chuck Norris.
That's right, and joining us now live from College Station in Texas.
Yeah!
The legend himself, Chuck Norris. Can we have a round of applause?
Yeah!
So, Chuck, how did you find out about Carl's comments?
Say again?
How did you find out what Carl had been saying on the show?
Hey, I have a lot of friends in Australia, and they're always calling me about Carl, you know, the things that he is saying about me over there. So I'm pretty up to date on Carl there. I know what you're doing, Carl.
Mate, I can't even talk. I can't even talk to you, Chuck Norris. Like, this is like bigger than talking to Arnie. It's like, you know, all my life I've just been doing this stuff. And you're a bona fide legend. I can't believe I'm actually. You've got to ask the question.
Okay, I'll go with the next one. We do know that you do actually love the game of rugby, Chuck. How did you become an Australian rugby union fan, though?
Well, I've done, I've done about 8 trips to Australia promoting movies, and I went over there and to promote a movie called Lone Wolf McQuade, and I went to a rugby match, and I fell in love with this sport. You know, it's to me, it's one of the most rugged sports there are out there, and you know, I like rugged stuff, and so I became a big fan of rugby, and then then the Melbourne Demons football team, they invited me to come out and practice with them. And so I practiced with them, and then after the practice, I'm in the office talking to Adrian Battiston, one of the players, and the photographer said, you know, Chuck, do something, do a kick or something. So I leap up in the air and I throw a side kick, and it landed right on Adrian's chin, which I didn't realize the photographer got the picture. And the next day, Adrian comes to me and he says, Chuck, you've got to have this picture. So he gives me the picture of my heel laying right on his chin. So I thought, wow, that's pretty good.
I am completely fangirling over you, my man. You're very modest about the power that you have in the world and in our lives, but the world knows you too. You can do absolutely anything. Here you are, there's a great shot of you there. But there are some great internet memes out there as well. And I'm going to go through a couple for you. This one is one of my personal favourites. Rides a unicycle, pops a wheelie. And let's keep rolling on. The flu has to get Chuck Norris shots once a year. And this one, when Chuck Norris does a push-up, he isn't lifting himself up, he's pushing the earth down. And finally, Chuck Norris caused the Big Bang when he invented the roundhouse kick. My man, you are a bona fide legend. Can you believe the fan base you have?
I tell you, it's so amazing, Carl. You know, about 12 years ago, some college kid sent me 3 of these facts. And so I'm reading them, and I thought, these are pretty funny. The first one I read is they wanted to put Chuck Norris on Mount Rushmore, you know, where the presidents are, but the granite wasn't tough enough for his beard.
Oh, man, you are all-time. You are all-time.
All right, well, another one of your famous memes has also appeared in the Expendables 2 movie. Let's take a look.
I heard another rumor that you were bitten by a king cobra.
Yeah, I was. But after 5 days of agonizing pain, the cobra died.
That is fantastic. And probably true.
Well, you know how that became that. Yeah, well, Stallone and I were talking. He says, you know, these Chuck Norris facts are everywhere. And I said, yeah, I know. He says, well, let's add one into one of our scenes. And my wife comes up and says, I have the perfect one for you. And so that's how we wound up doing that particular one.
Do you know, I reckon, Chuck, you know how I have the greatest respect for you on the screen and everything and across the board. You should run for politics, though. You should run for US president. There's a shortage of candidates out there. Amen, I heard someone say just then. Amen. Chuck Norris for president. Did you ever think about running?
Well, you know, the thing is, here's the scenario, Carl. You know, I'm a very sensitive guy. And if I started debating my opponent, and he attacked my character, I would probably fly over and I would choke him unconscious. And I don't know if that would help my campaign.
That's the sort of real stuff we need in politics.
I tell you what, I'll give you some indication of your power right now, Chuck. Every time you mention Carl's name, he grows about 2 inches taller. He's just loving it.
It's a leg kick.
Every single time.
Well, I tell you guys, I can't. You know, I'm looking forward to meeting you in person. You know, we have a lot of friends in Australia, and they've come over to Texas to, to our ranch to visit us, and we keep promising them that we will come to Australia. And so my wife and I are working on planning a trip to Australia, because she wants to see the Outback real bad. And so when we do, I would love to come and meet with you guys personally. I'd love to be on your show.
Okay, well, that means...
Just come and stay with me in my garage.
Yeah.
Just you and me.
I tell you what, he's planning his wardrobe as we speak. Chuck, very quickly before we have to let you go, obviously Australia to win in the Rugby World Cup this weekend.
Say again, Lisa?
Australia to win in the Rugby World Cup this weekend, Chuck?
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, the New Zealand Blacks have the Memorial War Dance, but the Wallabies are going to have the power of Chuck Norris's spirit there to help them win the game, and they are going to win the World Cup.
Okay, well, we will be talking to Drew Mitchell, Wallaby legend, who's playing in the game this weekend. We will definitely pass that on, and I know he will tell all of the Wallabies. Chuck, lovely to meet you, and Carl, I'll let you have the last word.
Chuck, all I can say...
tell him I'm going to be right at his side playing in that game.
Yeah. Well, all I want to say to you, Chuck, is I'll never speak over you, because you're Chuck Norris. You're Chuck goddamn Norris, my man, and it's great to talk to you. And I'm coming to America at Christmas. I want to come and see you in Texas. I'll be the one camped outside your place. See you soon, brother. Yeah,
anytime, Carl. You're always welcome. You're always welcome to Texas, and we'll see you guys in Australia.
Well,
brilliant.
Chuck Norris, big round of applause for Chuck, everyone. That man is a bloody legend.
I tell you what, the Wallabies have now got Chuck Norris power behind them.
My cup runneth over, Lisa.
I know it does. I know you are now officially 6'10".
I think I can check out safely now.
You can.
If they lower me into the ground, I met Chuck Norris.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you very much again,
Thanks, buddy.
Chuck.